Hey guys, it's Brittany, and welcome to the Paranormal Dimension. And today I'll be sharing with you this paranormal experience that happened, I would say, in November. Yeah, so it was not long ago. And when this happened, I thought, okay, what? Okay, so let me just say that yes, this happened in November, and so the Christmas lights you see on my wall. These lights were actually around my window, which is to the front window, and so as it was around my window, you can't really see it because they're kind of like onto the side of the wall, and the lights on top where you can kind of see them, like they're uh, hanging right above the, you know, the where the window was, and so you can kind of see them, but you can't really see the lights from the side, so it was not even. And so, and what I did was that okay, like from the top part, I got tape. So I got a lot of tape to tape the lights onto that part of the window, and on the other side as well. So they were up for at least for a while, maybe within days. And this happened. So one day, so yes, there was a day where I actually was about to go to sleep, and as I was laying down and trying to go to sleep, I hear that the lights moved, but they were unplugged. And so as I heard them moving, I thought, okay, well, I think they were moving because the tape was coming off from the top. So I thought, okay. And so after that, it got quiet, and then when I'm still trying to go to sleep, I hear it again, and this time I can hear the lights moving again, and I'm like, wait a minute, I had just heard them moved. Like okay, so if the tape was coming off from the top and they had moved, then that would have been it. But no, this time when I was trying to go to sleep again, and I hear them moving, like it sounded like from the side. And so I'm like, and so yeah, I remember even when I got up and looked, I can see the tape was already that it came off and everything. So I thought, then why would the lights be moving again? So I thought, okay, the first time it happened, I think it was because the tape came off and it wasn't holding the lights up. So the tape had came off, but it was still stuck to the part of the window there. And to hear them moving again, to me, I believed around that time, the second time, that it was something spiritual, that someone had moved the Christmas lights. And as to why, maybe this is what I think, that maybe there was a spirit in my room around that time, especially when I'm trying to go to sleep, that maybe someone was in here, maybe to play around with the lights, maybe. So maybe it was a playful spirit, maybe, or maybe it was. Now, I just gotta say that when it comes to bad spirits, they could pretty much do anything too. And even though it may seem playful or harmful, when really maybe they're doing it to scare you, to startle you, to make you feel uneasy. So they could do that too, to kind of trick you, to make you think it could be something good when it's not. And so yeah, it could have been that too. It could have been there was this bad spirit just playing with the lights, and maybe since it knew that I was trying to get my sleep, and it just had moved the lights to get my attention. But honestly, even to hear the lights move the second time, like I said, so the first time I don't think it was, but I think it's just because the tape had came off. But the second time was spiritual. So again, if this was a bad spirit, it could be that it knew that this bad spirit knew that I was trying to get my sleep, so it had moved the lights maybe just to scare me, to startle me, just when I'm trying to get some sleep. And honestly, I gotta say, I did got startled even the second time, because for one, it was kind of dark in my room, and I do have some light in here, but still, it was kind of dark, it was quiet, and I'm trying to get my sleep. So to hear it again, yeah, it actually did startle me, because I'm like, okay, what's going on? Like, I'm trying to get my sleep here, and something like the lights moved again, and I hear it. So yeah, honestly, I did not like that. But then again, let's say if it was a good spirit, it could be it didn't meant to startle me, that maybe it was just move the lights maybe to get my attention on something. Maybe if it was about the lights itself, or maybe if it was about something else, maybe something that I needed to look at, or maybe to get my attention on something at least before going to sleep. So it could have been that too, it just could have been anything. But again, when this happened, it startled me, because I was not expecting it to happen the second time. And so, like I said, again, this was when I was just trying to sleep. And so to hear it move again, I got startled. And I just didn't like that. Okay, this had happened when it's dark in my room. Not too dark, but when it's kind of dark in my room and it's quiet. And that's another thing too, like especially when it's quiet and then you hear something that completely like catches you off guard, and it's something startling, and it's something that makes you jump and it scares you. I don't like that. I really don't, especially when it's quiet. And then that's when something is like, okay, now's a good time to catch this person off guard. Let's scare them. Let's startle them. Let's make them, jump out of their pants. And I don't like that. It's just, not only is it scary when that happens, but it's also very uneasy, like just when it's quiet and all of a sudden you hear something, you hear some kind of sound, and and you get scared and startled because you're like, what is that? But then as you look around, then you're like, oh, this was this, so yeah, that's what it seemed like. And it kind of seemed like that when it happened that day, like just when I'm trying to sleep and it's kind of dark in my room, although I have some light in my room, because I sleep better when there's some light, because I don't like total darkness. So since there's some light in my room, and since I had the sounds of like rain and like a fireplace on, because I like to sleep with that, and so just when it's nice and quiet, and hearing the sounds of rain, or I think it was a fireplace, and all of a sudden hearing that the first time, I'm like, okay, that was the tape coming undone, and just it just couldn't hold the lights. But it was until the second time it moved again, and I'm like, okay, that was something spiritual, because I wasn't expecting to hear it move again the second time. And so to me, that was uneasy, that was eerie. So yeah, and I gotta say that, because with the lights being not so even and you can't really see them from outside of the window, that's why I had put them on my wall. And plus, it does look good on my wall, especially above my bed and everything. So yeah, I am okay with that. I love it. And yes, I forgot to mention that, yes, I'm wearing a Santa hat, because the only time I get to wear the Santa hat is in this time of the year. So it's like, why not? But yes, that is what happened. So even after that happened the second time, let's just say, yeah, I did look. So the tape had already came off, but for it to move again, that was something spiritual. But was it something good? Was it not? I don't know. But if it was something bad, something to startle me, and something to somehow to scare me in a way where I would feel uneasy and maybe make it hard for me to try to go to sleep, that's not good, because I need sleep. I love sleep. Because yeah, I just gotta say that yeah, I do love sleep, because it just feels so restful, especially when you get into a deep sleep, and you just, it, like I said, it just is relaxing, it's very restful. And also, plus, when you get these very interesting dreams, and yeah, and so yeah, I have had some interesting dreams that I've had that I will share with you. so so yeah, after I had looked at it, um that's when I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to go to sleep, but I don't wanna end up hearing something that's probably gonna keep me awake and probably gonna make me feel uneasy when I try to go to sleep. No, I don't want to feel that. And so after that, I was able to go to sleep, and nothing happened after that. So that was like around the time that happened. So it was until when we got into December, I thought, well, the lights are not looking so even from outside of, from the window, especially if you take a look outside. Yeah, you can't see it as much. So I thought, I'm just gonna put them up on my wall. Why not, So yeah, yeah, they actually, of course, they look great. They look very pretty. So yeah, and I love lights. I do. I love Christmas lights. Like, I do love the white lights. I think in a way it feels warm, but it has this more of like a winter wonderland kind of feeling to it. But although I think with the colored lights, it just feels more, I don't know, I think to me personally, the colored lights just brings more warmth. Like when you're surrounded by, like when you're wrapped in a blanket and you're near a fireplace and you're holding like a hot cup of cocoa, and that's what it feels like. It feels so cozy and warm, and that's just how I feel about the colored lights. So that's why I love it. And plus, it's so colorful and just beautiful, and I just, oh, I just love it. So yeah. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this paranormal video. So if you have, please give it a like. And so for more movie content, reactions, streams, and the paranormal, subscribe and click on the bell so you be notified when I upload. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this and enjoy, like, for those who love Christmas movies, enjoy watching your favorite Christmas movies, and for those who may not be into that but you're into other maybe horror holiday movies or other movies of this time of the year, enjoy watching what you enjoy watching. So hope you enjoyed this. So yeah, and leave a comment down below. So yeah, that is all for today, and I'll see you at the movies.